All right, guys. So we have his confirmation for the Majin Vegeta. He was dropped in the news for his new Dokkan Fest event here. So I want to make is a concept for the new Majin Vegeta, and I want to see if this could be reality or it could be something similar to the Majin Vegeta. And of course, he's going to be the first 200% leader skill for on the global side. So I want to make him really, really good, and he'll be the best unit on global. So of course he's going to have probably the best leader skill on global, depending if they are going to do his parental bond. So let's go over his kit and what I made for him. So parental bond and rest of the warriors category, keepers 3, HP tech and defense 170. So with parental bond, it should be self-explanatory. It is going to be the combination of Goku's family and the Vegeta's family combined into one category, which I wanted the most, as I want both families to become one category, so you can use units from that category. Also, I want to introduce, give Videl a new category, as well as Frieza a new category, and Z Broly and Super Broly, as well as Paragus, the Paragus. So as well as King Vegeta, who's going to be in as well, King Cold, Frieza, Baby Cool's going to be in it. So all Trunkses, all Gohan, all Goten, Gotenks is going to be in it. Potentially Piccolo could be in it because he's a kind of a father to Gohan. So if they don't do that, that'd be so kind of stupid. But otherwise, I'll definitely want to add in Piccolo on this category. So there's going to be a lot of characters in this category that are going to be amazing. So parental bond, the rest of the warriors. So rest of the warriors, they don't have a traditional 170 across the board. But the one that I can think of is the physical Golden Frieza, who is 150 across the board and Ki plus 4. But also the Int Golden Frieza, who's not that greatest at the moment. So I will not even use him as a leader skill for that. And of course, we have is the Tech to Vegeta, who's going to be doing 150. So there's no differences between the physical. Well, there is, but the physical and the Tech Vegeta, I would just give him 170 to him so he can lead this category. So with that, who's also in this category, of course, is the Majin Buu, as well as the Kid Buu. So I want to give Kid Buu a 200% leader skill. So what I gave him is HP attack and defense plus 30% in addition for Majin Buu stock category characters. So all Majin Vegetas, all Goten and Gotenks, Gohans, Goku, Vegeta, and Vegetos, and of course Majin Buu, Good Buu, Dabura as well. He's not. I don't think he's resurrected. So Majin Buu, Kid Buu are going to be this category. So they're gonna benefit from the 2% leader skill. So I want to give Kid Buu that, that shine with that 2%, and he'll be pretty good, honestly. So of course we have like the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku, who goes into Super Saiyan 3, already has a 2% leader skill, but this is like another one for him. But me personally, I want to give him, I want to give Kid Buu the that buff skill for him. So that buff leader skill. So that's one of what's my process in my mind. So I want to give Kid Buu a 2% leader skill, as well as the support Kid Buu, but I don't think nobody runs that at all, so it doesn't really matter. So the super attack is the energy rings. So the energy rings is going to be where he fought Goku in the wasteland, and when he pinned Goku into the rocks using his energy rings, just put him around the rocks, and then of course he comes up and slaps him a couple times in the face. So I want that as animation for a super attack, or it could be a modern update for the final impact, which I would be not surprised if they go with that. But me personally, I want to go with, or they could do a combo attack for Majin Vegeta that we have not seen, but I think we've seen everything from a tech version. But I don't think that we haven't seen enough of animations from the Majin Vegeta. So that the entry rings could be one of them. Another one that could be is when he fought Fat Buu. And they could definitely use those animations for that one. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna use, but me personally, I would want them to use the animation where he fought Super Saiyan 2 Goku and pin him in the wall by the energy rings and slap him a couple times. So greatly increases defense for 1 turn and then causes his enemy, and then guarantees stuns the enemy. That's what I want to do, because I want him to become really good for Extreme Zero Battle Road and all the teams that he is in. So all the struggle, Vegeta's family, Pure Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, and all those categories need the help. So I want to give him a guarantee stun on his super attack. So that'd be kind of cool. So passive here, which is there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps his pride. Keep his pride. I love that count so much. So I would want that as his passive skill. Right here is activates an entry animation. So of course this will be Global's very first entry animation. So he will guaranteed super attack for 5 turns from a sort of battle once the entry activates. Freaking cool. So he'll be pretty perfect for 5 turns. Yeah, guaranteed attacks. Sorry, super attacks for 5 turns, which is going to be really amazing. So I kind of want that, I'm not gonna lie. And then guard all attacks, which within the same turn, if there is a Majin Buu category or ally from the start of turn, or from the team. So so that pretty much activates on his entry animation. So he will guarantee guard all attacks if there's an enemy or an ally. So when he's facing, or when there's an ally on the team. That'd be kind of great actually. It kind of seems restrictive, but I'm kind of want to make him, kind of like the 7-year units where they do get a guaranteed guard for 1 turn. So that's what I want to be. But with them, I want him to, have a little restricted. But that's fine though. I mean, he's only gonna have that for 1 turn. So let's go over his other passive here. Attack and defense 180 is an additional attack and defense plus 50% when performing a super attack. Randomly changes key spears to a certain type to rainbow key spears. So he's an orb changer. A high chance to perform a critical hit. And Majin Buu category allies key +3. And attack and defense plus 4% to the category. So that I want to become is an orb changer, performing crits, high chance to perform crits, and also supporting the Majin Buu category, which I want him to do that. And then plus an additional attack plus 100% only once, and also performs a critical hit when there's an enemy whose name includes Majin Buu Good. That is the only gimmicky about this guy, is that I want to just add a little gimmick to his passive where when he does face Majin Buu Good or Majin Buu, in the anime, he does fight Majin Buu, and pretty much, does the final explosion, and he dies. So that's what I want to give him for his gimmick. All right, so now let's go over to the active skill here. So active skill is the final explosion. So for the longest time, I wanted them to update the Majin Vegeta final explosion from the LR, but they did not. They only updated the 12 key super, which was pretty nice, honestly. But I do think they would probably use a new modern version of Dark Impact or Final Impact for this new unit. But me personally, I would want them to use its energy rings. So final explosion causes supreme damage. Causes ultimate damage to enemy. Rises allies attack and defense for 1 turn, excluding himself, and reduced to own HP to 1. So in the anime, he uses everything. He pretty much uses all his energy for this final explosion. And for him, I want him to, rise an allies attack for defense for 1 turn plus 30%, so by 30%. And when it's excluding himself, because 1, he dies in the anime, so he's not getting that buff, unfortunately. So he's not getting the buff. So pretty much in the anime he dies. So I'm just going to exclude himself from getting that extra buff. And of course, that does another gimmicky thing for him is that he does reduce his own HP to 1. So you gotta be really careful on how you are going to use this unit here. So let's say if you're facing Broly from the Ultimate Red Zone and he has a full bar, don't use that. Do not use this skill unless if you are guaranteed killing the Broly or the Omega on the Ultra Red Zone. So you got to be really careful when to use this. Definitely the best strategy to use this is during when the enemy is only at 1 bar or half a bar, with half a bar almost to death. So that's what I want him to use, because that's going to be where you're going to live with 1 HP, and then you pretty much kill the enemy. And also this also does work with the STR Vegeta, because you're having a Vegeta rotation, and then you're going to be healing up from that active skill. So that'd be kind of a little cool combo, like using this and then using Vegito to heal up everything or a little bit of HP and then go to Vegito. That'd be kind of cool. And also this also gives Vegito a 30% to defense, which is going to be pretty good on him. So of course the SCR Goku and Vegeta are going to be in the parental bond because it is Goku Vegeta, so that makes sense for them to be in it. Of course Vegeta is going to be in it, so of course that's going to be giving him more buffs to the SR Vegito as well as the 30-year units, who are also going to be in the category, as well as the Tech Gogeta. So there's another really good category for the Tech Gogeta because he's getting another 30% to a defense because of parental bonds. But actually, never mind, because he's not in the Majin Saga, so he's not going to be in it. So I'm sorry, my bad. Only another 2% leader skill to the SR Vegito. So there you go. Also, another 2% leader skill to the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku, as well as a 2% leader skill to the Kid Buu. Who's gonna benefit with that? For the condition, I would say can only be active when if HP is 50. I'm gonna say 50% or less. Starting from the actually there's no conditions, because remember, well, actually no. So there's no conditions for, well, there's conditions, but a pretty much a non-restricted condition for the activation, which is this active skill can be only activated when HP is 50 or less, because of course in the anime Vegeta was badly hurt. He was on clutches, like, well, not on clutches, but he was on the verge of death, so he did not want to be be killed by the purple pink monster, which is Majin Buu. So he was on low on health, so I want to cater to that thing where 50 HP or less. That'd be kind of cool, with no restrictions, no turn restrictions, no conditions. If there is a Majin Buu Saga or there is a Majin Power unit, no, just raw, those conditions saying if can only be activated if HP is 59 or less, or 58 or less, or whatever. 50, I would say probably 50 or less. That'll be the conditions, and that's it. No other conditions, no other, just that. So that way, so if like you are facing, or let's say if you're bringing this unit, in Treasure Battle Road, and then somehow you get lower on attack, now you can use the active skill. So pretty much think of it as like the Spirit Bomb Goku, but with less restricted things, because with the Kaioken Goku, he needs 3 or more Universe 7 teams on the category. So I want to make him less restricted than that. So just HP 50 or less can activate. That's about it. Pretty much he will I want him to have is prepare for battle instead of Overnight Flash, because I want him to work with the Saiyan units. So I'm pretty sure he will have Overnight Flash, which is an unfortunate thing about him, but he will work out with the Super Saiyan 3 units, the physical Goku, which will be kind of great. But me personally, I won't want him to have his prepare for battle instead of Supreme Power or Overnight Flash. So that way, so he can be, so he can work well with the Gokus and the Saiyan units, because most of them have prepare for battle. So, and of course, categories are going to be pretty much the same thing. So let's go oversee the categories for the Majin Vegeta here. So let's go into the physical. Let me bring this up here. It's right here. So categories are going to be sports is right there, the Warriors, Majin Buu Saga, Pure Saiyans, Vegeta's family, Worthy Rivals, Super Saiyan 2, on our trump card, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Part the Body and Mind, the Warriors, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. And of course, the category that I made up is the Parental Bond. So he'll be in a lot of categories actually that would benefit the sword team. So that'd be nice. Another Connected Hope category unit that would help out. So yeah. So that is pretty much my concept for the Majin Vegeta. So guys, let me know what you guys think about this concept. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or what can you change for the passive or the active skill? Or what can you change for the leader skill? So, or just, let me know down below what would you want for him to lead. So yeah. So right guys, we're gonna be having, of course, is the Saiyan Day live stream on Friday. So I will be live on YouTube with the homie Dokkan assets, me and him are going to be going and sharing the Saiyan Day both. So we'll be streaming, I think, I'm not sure when the time is, because they haven't introduced or announced the Saiyan Day announcement, so we don't know what time it's going to be. I'm pretty sure it should be around like night time for us, so around like 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. for us, so depending on that time. So yep, so me and the homeboy Dokkan are going to be streaming together and reacting to the Majin Vegeta, and hopefully we get a SAIYAN unit, maybe an Angel Super Saiyan 2 Goku, or a really good Majin Buu unit, or a Babidi unit who's gonna be really interesting to see. So a new Babidi unit, or a Babidi unit that could be really good for a SAIYAN unit. That'd be good, or Deborah, who knows? Like there's a lot of side characters that could be introduced here. So I want at least some kind of like, probably Babidi I want the most, because that'd be kind of interesting to see if they are going to use probably like Majin Buu for these attacks. So alright guys, that's gonna be it. And of course, if you did like this video, please leave a like, also comment down below. Are you excited for the next SAIYAN unit, which is gonna be Majin Vegeta? And let's see, his OSTs are gonna be fantastic, as well as his animation. So alright guys, thanks for watching. Of course, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.